sinned nor his parents, but it was so that the works of God might be made manifest in his case. John 9:3. So neither this man nor his parents were guilty of a specific error or sin that caused his blindness. Rather, as a result of Adam's sin, all humans are born imperfect and are subject to defects, such as blindness. But the man's blindness provides an opportunity for Jesus to make manifest the works of God, as he has done at other times in healing people of their sicknesses. Jesus stresses that it is urgent to do these works. We must do the works of the one who sent me while it is day, he says. The night is coming when no man can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the world's light. John 9:4-5. Yes, soon Jesus' death will plunge him into the darkness of the grave where he can do nothing. In the meantime, he is a source of enlightenment to the world. But will Jesus heal the man, and if so, how? Jesus spits on the ground and with the saliva makes a paste. He puts some of it on the blind man's eyes and says, "Go wash in the pool of Siloam." John 9:7. The man obeys. When he does, he can see. Think of his joy at seeing for the first time in his life. Neighbors and others who knew him to be blind are amazed. "This is the man who used to sit and beg, is it not?" they ask. "This is he," some answer. But others cannot believe it and say, "No, but he looks like him." The man himself responds, "I am he." John 9:8-9. Hence, they ask him, "How, then, were your eyes opened?" He replies, "The man called Jesus made a paste and smeared it on my eyes and said to me, 'Go to Siloam and wash.' So I went and washed and gained sight." They then ask, "Where is that man?" The beggar answers, "I do not know." John 9:10-12. The people lead the man to the Pharisees, who also want to know how he gained sight. He tells them, "He put a paste on my eyes, and I washed, and I can see." It would seem natural that the Pharisees would want to rejoice with the healed beggar. Instead, some of them did Jesus heals a man born blind. John 9:1-18-166. Nounce Jesus. "This is not a man from God," they claim, "for he does not observe the Sabbath." Yet others say, "How can a man who is a sinner perform signs of that sort?" John 9:15-16. So they are divided. Faced with these conflicting views, they turn to the man who now can see and ask, "What do you say about him, since it was your eyes that he opened?" He has no doubts about Jesus and responds, "He is a prophet." John 9:17. The Jews refuse to believe this. They may think that there is some scheme between Jesus and this man to fool the people. They conclude that one way to settle the matter is to question the beggar's parents about whether he really was blind. A beggar blind from birth is healed. What is the cause of the man's blindness, and what is not? How do those who know the blind man react to his being healed? How are the Pharisees divided over the man's being healed? 167. The Pharisees cannot accept that Jesus gave sight to the man who was born blind, so they call in his parents. The parents know that they face the possibility of being expelled from the synagogue. John 9:22. Such cutting off of fellowship from other Jews would have severe social and economic consequences for the family. The Pharisees ask two questions. Is this your son who you say was born blind? How, then, does he now see? The parents reply, We know that this is our son and that he was born blind. But how it is that he now sees, we do not know. Or who opened his eyes, we do not know. Even if their son had told them what had happened, the parents are cautious as to how they respond and say, Ask him. He is of age. He must speak for himself. John 9:19-21. Hence, the Pharisees call the man back and intimidate him by claiming that they have evidence against Jesus. Give glory to God, they demand. We know that this man is a sinner. Deflecting their charge, the man who was blind says, Whether he is a sinner, I do not know. Yet he states,